Prince Harry has thrown his lawyers under the bus by stumbling through court grilling. This is what we want to talk about today. Let's take a look at this one report. Okay, so basically, when he was asked questions, he did not have any answer. Prince Harry has thrown his lawyers under the bus, quote unquote, by suing Mirror Group newspapers (MGN) over alleged unlawful information gathering, according to barrister. Harry, 38, broke down in court, means he could not take it no more. After admitting, quote, I don't know, 18 times, guys, 18 times in less than 3 hours, while subject to intense questioning. So he alleged so many things, but every time he was asked, can you provide us with some information, more evidence, more proof, he was like, I have no idea, I do not know, nothing. This guy was served all his life on a golden plate, and now when he's asked question, now when he's facing reality, he is embarrassing his lawyers. The only reason his lawyers, they are not quitting is because it is already too late and it would look really bad on him. The Duke of Sussex alleges around 140 articles published between 1996 and 2010 contained detail gathered in an illegal manner through means such as phone hacking. Obviously, this is one of the things he mentioned, that people like the paparazzi, the media, they obtain information illegally, and most of the time, as it is mentioned, was through phone hacking. Speaking on GB News, barrister Stevenson Barrett said Harry's struggles have put his legal representatives in a difficult predicament. Of course, this was obviously going to happen because, again, this guy, he's all by himself, no a wife with him who used to write scripts for him, but she is not there, and so he is completely clueless. He said, quote, we will defend our clients. Basically means right now it is too late and it will be a shame for him if we just abandon him. But trust me, if they could, they would have done that. The lawyers would have abandoned Harry at this time because this is an embarrassment. This is a shame. Okay, we will defend our clients to the absolute hilt, and his barrister will do all he can. Quote, but it does look a bit like Harry has thrown his lawyers under the bus. Of course he did. Barrett went on to clarify that Harry's case, being a civil case, is operating in a different manner to a criminal case, and rulings are often judged on the balance, quote unquote, balance of probabilities, end quote. He has said on several occasions, my legal team will sort this out. Of course, just like your father did, just like your grandmother did, they sorted everything out for you. You did not have to do anything. Now you're expecting the same thing from your lawyers. Well, you know what? I paid them, so they better sort it out. But when he faced this questioning coming from Mr. Green, QC, he could not take it. So 18 times, guys, in less than 3 hours, he said, I do not know. Why you do not know? You are accusing this media, this British media outlets, of hacking your phone, of doing this, doing that, and you are telling the court you do not know nothing about these accusations. Okay, so this is just going crazy, and this is so embarrassing. Unlike the criminal courts, quote unquote, we don't have the high bar of innocent until proven guilty. So again, they are not going to be concluding anything until these matters are being resolved solidly. Quote, it's a low bar, but it's for the claimant to achieve, and it is for Harry to establish it. Quote, he would ordinarily have expected the witness to have more command of the case and to say it's for the lawyers. His lawyers will not be giving evidence, end quote. His lawyers, they are not interested, trust me, in this case anymore. They want a way out, looks like. It comes as Harry told the High Court he had a chance meeting with his barrister David Sherborne during a chance meeting in France. Okay, what does it mean, chance meeting? Like you had no plan meeting him and then you just met him because he used to be in France? I don't know. It's laughable. It's a joke. His whole court case is becoming a joke. Sherborne's clients have included Diana, Princess of Wales, Sir Elton John, Hollywood actor Michael Douglas, former Prime Minister Sir Tony Blair, and in the Wagatha Christie trial Colleen Rooney. Okay, Harry said, quote, okay, this is what he said. I think it was a discussion about somehow how to find a way to put the abuse, intrusion, and hate that was coming towards me and my wife, seeing if there was any way to find a different course of action without relying on the institution's way. Of course, at the center of all of it is his wife, Meghan Markle, because he wants an apology from the British monarchy by telling the whole world that nobody cared for her wife, even when she was coming under tremendous pressure from the media, British media. His family did not care. That's why he is in the court now. Oh, poor Harry. Andrew Green, Casey for MGN, asked him, quote, when did you first go to solicitors to seek advice about a possible claimant against MGN? Harry, giving evidence on his second day in the witness box, replied, quote, I did not go to them. I bumped into Mr. Sherborne in France. It's in my book. Goodness me. He's talking about his memoir, even in the courts. How ridiculous. The Duke said he believed the encounter was around 2018. So again, everything that we know today from his life was through this hacking of his phone, was through this illegal way all the time. He never shared anything with anybody, and at the same time you have him sharing anything and everything on Netflix, and that happened just for money. So basically he will share anything with you. He would love if you hack his phone as long as you pay him, and this is how Meghan has trained him. This is how Meghan changed the narrative of privacy, what it means to be private, what it means to live a secluded life, or a life of a lot of privacy and respect. Meghan changed that narrative for Harry, and she told him that, look, if you want all of this, no problem, but make sure you get paid for that. So you want privacy, you get privacy, make sure you are paid for that. This is how Meghan taught Harry, and this is a joke, guys. This is becoming an insult, a matter of mockery. And I mean, after this court battle is over, and which will be over very soon, because I don't think anybody is any more interested to hear from Harry, because he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything, and he has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. And the reason for that is because he was never prepared for it. I mean, his whole life, everything was given to him. And now he thinks that his barrister, his lawyers will do exactly the same, as I said in the beginning. But that is not how it works. He has absolutely no clue how public perception work, how people see them. He has absolutely no clue. And this is why I said, guys, Meghan is taking advantage of him. She is blackmailing him. She is telling him, do this, do that. Remember, I mentioned in the beginning of my other channel, I said Meghan Markle, she wanted Harry to pay her mother, Doria Ragland. Why? Because she had to quit her job because her daughter Meghan was married to the monarchy. And so Harry agreed, and he said, yeah, I'll pay. I'll ask my father, I will ask the firm to pay for Doria Ragland, for my mother-in-law. And this is how they're scamming him. This is so easy. This guy is so easy to be manipulated, guys. Things are not looking good at all for Harry. We do not know what little bit of respect will be left after this court hearing, but this is looking like a disaster for Harry. I have a few comments here. I'm just gonna be glossing over them. Cat, hi. Trouble who? Linda Baker, Little Lady Cat, good evening, Cat. Thank you guys, Cat. Elena Piro. I'm going to be actually answering some of your questions if you have any. Harry is a lost cause. Yeah, this is why, I mean, Meghan found it very, very easy to convince him to marry her, because he is a lost cause. He doesn't know anything, how everything works. Spark probably getting on with the old guys. He came off as arrogant and dim, Sparkmaster. Someone said Harry started crying. Yeah, looks like he was crying, because this report said he broke down in the court. So there is a possibility that he was actually crying, shedding tears. Oh my God, why I'm here? I just want to go home and be with my fake kids. Okay, so another thing you have, just waiting for all of her lies come bursting out, especially about the kids. Yeah, there's something we are all waiting for. Colleen, I have cat again, and Colleen and little lady D. Thank you guys again for your question and your comment. Really appreciate that. I'll see